Project Zomboid's late game challenge can be pretty boring. To remedy that, I downloaded this mod, which makes it so that every 10 days, hordes of zombies will start coming for me. My plan is simple. I just need to find a base, fortify it, find weapons, and then take on the zombie horde on the 10th day. What could possibly go wrong? What you're about to witness is one of the best starts in video game history. I used this mod to at least give myself a gun before the game started. What I didn't expect was to find all of this loot. You see, since the police station is technically my starter house, it means all the doors are unlocked. That's only the beginning. Having started with the lumberjack profession, I'm actually very good with axes. This will be important soon. Just trust me. If you know anything about firefighters, you know they have axes. And, as if having all of these axes and spawning in a police station wasn't enough, there was a car here, with a key. And if you're still not convinced this start was absolutely incredible, this car also had gas. I decided to just go live in the fire station since it had 2 floors and a garage. Also had some squatters. After quickly putting away my items, I went to bed, starting the second day. Day 2 was relatively uneventful. All I really did was just set up some basic barricades on the windows. The fire department decided to come over and check out how my moving was going. It was going pretty well until they came around. Day 2 was just a lot of fighting. I didn't really do much besides kill zomboids around the area. Or at least it seemed uneventful. That right there is a fire that seemingly started out of nowhere. It was already spreading towards the house, meaning I had very little time. I quickly ran towards the garage. The most important thing to get out would be the axes. Then I ran upstairs. There was even more loot here that was probably even more important. And as you can see, the flames were already getting into this break room. I quickly grabbed all the ammunition from the shelf and ran outside. Still have no idea how that happened, but at least I got outside, and the loot should be safe inside my car. It also seems that my car attracted quite the horde. It's very important to make sure I take out all of these flaming zombies, otherwise one of them could die somewhere else and start a fire. As for why the entire parking lot is burning, I have no idea. Anyways, it seems like we're gonna end up staying at the police station after all. It's not a good of a base spot, but at least it's not burning down. Well, at least we survived that. For now, I'll focus on reinforcing my base. At least it burned down quite early on instead of maybe a few days before the zomboids arrived. The next day I did some exploration to set up a food stockpile. I also found some more gas, but soon enough I would go to the gas station anyway, so it didn't matter much. I knew I was gonna need sheets if I wanted to survive, so I started raiding houses too. I also found a police cruiser at some point. It was also unlocked and with a key nearby. Even as we approached the dreaded Horde night, I was feeling pretty confident. I had a lot of weapons, food, and a pretty well reinforced base after all. Also decided to start emptying up this space since I wasn't gonna be using any of these desks anyways. I took some of the bags that I got from raiding a supermarket and filled them up with gravel. I could use these as temporary defenses. While I was here, I also dug up some holes for my future farm. Eventually, I'll fill this backyard area with rain collectors and whatnot. Despite everything, it's actually going pretty well. Soon enough, we'll find out if these defenses are enough. After getting the last little bit of XP I needed to reach level 2 carpentry, I could finally start building fences. Now I could actually set up some cool defenses. Get it? 'Cause like, fence and defense. That has nothing to do with this. Anyways, I quickly drove back home and started setting up my new wall. The plan was simple. I would fight them off out here first, and then if I got overrun, I would run indoors, barricade the door with one of these metal sheets I found, and shoot out the windows. As we got closer to the final day, I picked up some office cubicles and used them. These work pretty much the same as fences, and it saved me some time on farming wood. As you can see, I worked tirelessly day and night to make sure that this front line was perfect. I had everything I needed at this point. All that was left was for the zombies to start coming. But I was ready, because this is my perimeter, and my perimeter is me. There it is, the indicator. This means about 22 hours from now, hundreds of zombies will throw themselves at my defenses, and I just have to do my best to survive. At 7 AM I start just putting whatever I can in front of these doors. There's some weak points I won't be able to cover, this back door especially. That's why it has 2 iron plates on it, as well as a table blocking it. In a bold move, I decide to keep this window open. It serves as a pretty important rotation to get outside. I've blocked out the backside of the police station with metal sheets from inside, but I'll add some extra planks just in case zombies feel like getting distracted by those. They might buy me some time. Only 20 minutes left. I make sure every door is locked and shut. It's now or never, I guess. Alright. It begins. I quickly shoot down the first few zombies. They're still trickling in quite slowly, so it's not a problem yet. They quickly start stacking though. Before I realize it, they're jumping in from all directions and we're already being overrun. I barricade the door with a metal sheet. This should hopefully buy me some time. As I go outside, I see that the front side isn't even taking the brunt of the attack. And this side window is actually getting hit by even more zombies. I keep unloading into them, but there's just too many of them. My shots are barely even doing anything to this mass of zombies. Seems the front side has fallen. It's starting to come in from everywhere. All I can do is really just pray that they're not coming in from behind me as well. As I run out into the parking lot, they quickly try surrounding me, but I maneuver around them. At this point, I'm wondering if I'll even have enough bullets to take them all out. Seems like there's at least 200 of them following me right now. I jump the fence to buy myself some time. You can't go over it, but they'll come around. At least I can shoot some through the fence while I'm here. I didn't expect my front side defenses to fall so quickly. I'm gonna need to improvise. At least I have a shotgun and I can take out multiple in one shot. If it wasn't for that, I think I'd already be dead. Then I remembered the aerosol bomb I found. I could use this to light them on fire. All I had to do was throw it, and